are live in 8 places. Okay, awesome. So, hello everyone, and welcome to our Wednesday marathon chat with my lovely friend, 7-time marathon runner, Aloha Kareen!
Hi, everybody.
So, if you haven't heard, we're actually broadcasting from this amazing new platform called Haps, which we can broadcast to 8 different places at once, or more, really. I chose to do 8 because why not? 8 is a great number. I'm Chinese. That's how we roll. So, yeah, we're broadcasting on Haps. It's really cool. Every Wednesday, we get to talk about running and the amazing journey that Corinne has been on. And today's topic is consistency. Also, huge shout out to the bar that's above my head right now. So, if you see this gold bar here, all of the donations that we receive on our Haps broadcast actually go directly towards donations for hygiene kits. And this month we're focusing on the Afghan refugees that are coming in by the thousands, even though nobody's talking about it on the news anymore. Just so you know, just because it's not being talked about on the news doesn't mean it's not happening. So refugees are still coming, despite what the news doesn't want to tell you. So we're still sending out hygiene kits for them because they're literally arriving with nothing but the clothes on their backs, and they need to. So if you do have the room in your heart to donate to the cause, you can donate from Haps, or you can go to the GoFundMe. I believe it's hygiene kits for Afghan refugees. There could be other GoFundMes at this point, but as long as you donate, I'm sure it'll go to a great cause, because they really need towels and toothbrushes and shampoo, conditioner, soap, the things that we take for granted every single day that we have, right? I don't know if I do though. I'm a very grateful person. Okay, I'm very grateful for the toothbrush and all the things I use every day. Okay, so Corinne, what are we discussing today about consistency in marathon training?
Yeah, so definitely consistency is key with staying on top of your training plan. It makes it easier to kind of make progress with any kind of mileage you might be racking up. Um, I found that if I do it every other day, then it just helps to keep me keep me going. And if I skip like a workout, it becomes much harder to jump back into it. Am I right?
So true. I have a little surprise for you. I haven't been running, but I think because I've been so inspired talking to you every Wednesday about marathons, I have dedicated, I don't know if you noticed in the 10-10, but in the 10-10, every single day I have either a workout or a run, not a run. That's crazy. I can't run yet. I'm going to get there, Corinne. I
You
promise.
can. If I can, you can.
Thank you, Corinne. I know. I feel like we have like similar things going on with running, but I have been walking every single day, and I doubled my steps on like the average steps. I've doubled them since I came back from convention, and it's been very important and a huge part of my schedule every day to make sure that I at least get a walk in. So that's been super helpful, and then just and Chris is way more intense than me. I feel like he has more energy that he needs to move around more. But ever since I started walking, I actually already lost like 5 pounds.
Awesome.
Yeah, so it's pretty awesome. Thank you for that, Corinne. This is great. So I was like, oh my gosh, I gained 30 pounds during the pandemic, and I've got to walk it off
What
because
were they calling it? The pandemic 15 or something?
yeah, I had the pandemic 30. I was like, whoa, okay, well, I guess that's the price of the pandemic, and then also the price of going founder. Like I just gained like a ton of weight because I didn't sleep, and I did literally glued my butt to my office chair.
Right.
And so I was like, oh my gosh, well, it's okay. Weight comes and goes, right? Money comes and goes. Like things things are always in the flow. So
Mhm.
yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that I gained 30 pounds. So now I'm down to 25. I gotta keep going. I knew I had to change something when I started buying clothes that were actually my size. I was like, oh, should probably start moving around, get
Right.
inspired by
I mean,
Korean
I
and move.
I I think I'm like you in that I'm glued to a chair all day, and I found it helpful to just get out like in the middle of the day, go for a long walk, just to get some fresh air and get in the steps, and it helps with, you know, stress relief, and just it just feels so much so better than, being indoors all day.
Yeah, I never thought I'd agree, but I do agree. And it's so interesting because even when I was going to Berkeley, which that campus, if you've never been there, if you're watching and you've never been there, it's full of hills.
Yes.
So I'm literally walking up and down hills on a daily basis. And I was probably averaging, and not even 10,000 steps a day. I was like averaging 8,000. But depends on if it was like a day of a lot of classes, and we're looking at like 15,000 steps a day. And wow, was I in the best
Easily.
shape of my life.
Right. Those hills, man, they're good for you.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got some people saying hi over here. Hi Anna at Fusion of Tarot. Hi. We've got a Stephen Sylvia saying hi. Hi, Stephen. Hi. How fun. Hello. Yeah, so in terms of consistency, so you're kind of on a walk too. Like, do you walk and run every day, or is it like there's like what's your like minimum thing to stay consistent? What's your definition of that?
Wow. I would say run 4 times a week and try to walk every day,
Oh, so
which seems
okay,
like a lot, but I try to hit my, they say the 10,000 steps, right, a day. I try to get in at least close to that. Or, on my running days, I definitely have more. And it's like, it's almost like gamified. I have a tracker. And so I'm always checking out my stats and like, oh, I haven't reached my goal yet. I better go for a walk. And it's fun. It keeps me accountable.
nice. Okay, so do you have an Apple Watch? Do you have a Fitbit? Like, what do you use, or do you use your phone?
No, I have a Garmin tracker. Well, it pretty much just tracks steps, but I have a special watch for running that I use just for running.
Okay,
But for
what
my
is it?
everyday, what's that?
What is a special watch you use? We must know. We must know all your running secrets, Corey.
Well, for running, it's a Garmin GPS model 235. I don't even know if that's still available. It's kind of old. But my tracker is a Garmin, I think it's Vivo Fit or Vivo Active, but I never take it off. It tracks my steps, it tracks my sleep. It's awesome.
Is it waterproof? You can like shower with it and stuff?
I don't think it is actually. It's probably, I take it off, of course, in the shower, but
Oh, okay, okay.
yeah,
There are
yeah.
there are some.
I'd like to upgrade to something, cooler, but it works.
Yeah, Chris keeps on trying to convince me to get an Apple Watch, and I was like, no.
Mm. I have not been
Oh,
a fan, but I love my Garmin. I'm just a Garmin person, so keeping it
wow.
in the Garmin family.
It looks like a great watch. It's just very simple.
Yes.
It's just keeping track of the steps and nothing too crazy or fancy, just a um quick little thing. Here, I found it on Amazon.
Yes. I think when I was looking for a watch, I really wanted to find something that had a lot of battery time because, when you're doing a race like a marathon, you don't want your watch to die on you. That would really suck.
No wonder. It has a 1 year plus battery life. You don't even have to charge it.
Wow.
Wow. Sweet.
Yes. There's some really nice models that are out now.
Wow, that's awesome. See, these are the great tips that we're here for, Green.
I mean, I love the look of the Apple Watch. I'm an Apple person, but I just have not, chosen to use that for at least my fitness tracking.
Yeah, but it's a lot. That watch is like a few $100s.
Right.
And it's like, I feel like it's kind of like a glorified pedometer. It's like if
True.
I were to get it, I'm using it for, I don't want to text with it because I like texting with emojis and I like to be expressive in my text messages. Um, some people would beg to differ, but I am. I mean, I don't like to like text through a watch, and I would really be using it to like count the steps
Right.
and stuff. I'm not sure why something has to be so expensive.
Oh,
Am I being cheap?
it's Apple.
So I mean, everything else I have is pretty pretty Apple-y. I've got an iPhone. I've got my MacBook Pro,
What do you currently use now
AirPod.
to track, like your walks?
So I have this really nice um, a really good knockoff of an Apple Watch. It looks like an Apple Watch, but it's actually called a Let's Fit. It keeps track of my steps. It even syncs with the text messages. So I receive text messages, but I do not want to respond on my watch, but I will see it if I get a text message. And
Right.
it shows up on the watch. It keeps track of like heart rate, and there's a timer on there. There's an alarm on there. I could put music on there. It's all kinds of interesting things, and it's like a beginner Apple Watch, which is why I got it, because I was like, oh well, maybe I'll invest in this like $40 thing, and then if I end up, I guess, really using it a lot, then maybe I'll consider an Apple Watch. Like Chris is really into it, and he's just like, I think you should get one because it's really important for you to like have all this technology and gear. And I'm like, I don't know. Sounds like a waste of money.
Well, I have been eyeing this one tracker called Oura Ring. It looks like a really
Oh,
thick ring, and it's amazing for tracking your activity and your sleep. And I really want one. It's also super expensive, but I know people who have it and love it and swear by it.
yeah, I've heard of this too. And I thought it was a sleep tracker. I guess it's an activity tracker.
It tracks yes, it does track your activity and your steps. It does well with seeing how rested you are. So it'll tell you if it thinks you're ready for activity that day, or if it'll tell you, no, you need to rest, which I think is cool. Because, sometimes you push yourself too much, right? And you're just exhausted.
Wow, I would love if somebody could tell me that, actually. That's a great idea. Let me look this up. I've seen some advertising for it. So my phone's probably listening to me like talking about this Apple Watch thing, and then the Aura Ring
Right.
just picked this up. I am
Yeah.
curious.
I'm obsessed with tracking my sleep. I just want to know how well I'm sleeping. I've had sleep issues before, and so I like to see,
Really?
how much deep sleep I had, how much light sleep I had, or no sleep, right? Because it really, informs your day how much rest you had the night before. Like, I truly believe a good night's sleep is so key. Like, especially if you're training for a marathon, you really need to get
Oh,
some rest
that's
days
so
in there.
true. So have you always had sleep issues?
No, I have not. It was something kind of recent. And I think I
Mm-hmm.
told you the story. What really helped was that's kind of what brought me to doTERRA was Serenity.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just using that at night knocks me out and helps me kind of get more deeper restful sleep. And I swear by it. That, and if I don't have it, then I'll just use lavender.
Ah, interesting. Ooh, okay. Um, Backtracking to the Aura Ring. It's an actual ring.
Yes, it's an actual ring. I mean, it almost looks like a wedding band. It's pretty thick. Um,
It
but I
looks like
hear
a
it's not that obtrusive. it kind of, you forget you're wearing it after a while.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like a guy's wedding band.
Right.
A manly ring,
Yeah, it's pretty manly.
which is fine. Like it looks like something my dad wears. But it's so cool.
It's so cool. I really want one. It's on my wish
Wow,
list.
wow. Well, like, okay, if I'm gonna spend that much money, I'd rather spend it on this because
Right.
it's a ring rather than like cuffs, you know?
Right. I mean, I have my fitness tracker on my wrist. I wear it all the time. I'm kind of tired of having something on my wrist all the time. So
Doesn't it feel like cuffs? I don't know if that makes any sense, but it feels
I mean,
like
I
cuffs
think
to
for
me.
me, I have like a permanent tan line because I hardly take it off, and you know.
I love how I
Oh,
don't
it
even know
has
if we're
different
live.
finishes.
Ah, oh, okay. My Twitter didn't work. Okay, it's fine. Um, wow. But then it says that they're not shipping until November 15th. What a great Christmas
I think they
to
sell
ourselves.
out of different finishes. They have special finishes. I know. I was recently looking at it.
Yeah, it looks really cool. Am I looking at the right? It's Oura, conveniently an
Hmm.
O with a halo.
Yep.
I mean, we
And
love the O with a halo.
right. I know. When I saw them, like, hey,
It's a sign.
it's a
Hey, but this one
sign.
it's water resistant.
Yes, you can wear it in the shower.
But you have to charge it every week.
Right. So you
Okay.
do have to charge it. Yeah, once a week.
Okay. Huh. All right. I'm I'm intrigued. Oh dear. This might be like my next new obsession, looking into these rings. Oh, it'll
Right. And
keep
I think
time.
once you get it, like you don't have to, there's some watches you have to pay a subscription fee to track all these things, and the ring you don't. So, which is nice.
Ah. Yeah, see, that's what I'm also questioning about the Apple Watch is like you pay all this money for this Apple Watch, and then you have to pay extra money for it to also have all the features like phone
Right.
calls and text messages and stuff.
Hmm.
And I was like, what's the point? I was like, I already have a cell phone, and actually, the bigger the screen, the better for me. If I could carry around an iPad around, I would. If I could just, if it was normal to carry around my laptop everywhere, I'd do it. Like,
Right.
I love. I'm like, I would like to do that, yeah, because I like to just be able to work anywhere at any time. Hi, Jason Gates. Hi, Jason Gates watches all our live streams. Hi, I
Nice.
just have wanted to give a huge shout out to him. He's so awesome. Um, yeah, okay. Well, thank you so much for hopping on. I think it's always great to talk to you, and I love our short and sweet marathon chats every single week. Is there anything you wanted to add?
No, just to, keep being consistent is key with training. And I'm in the middle of it, and it's been great.
I love it.
Just
You're
keep
so
on going.
inspiring. In case no one told you today, you're a very inspiring person, Kareen, and we're
Oh,
inspired.
oh, thanks, Olivia. You're inspiring too.
I try, but I'm insane, so it's hard. Okay, well, thank you so much, Kareen. And we'll talk
All right. We'll
publicly
talk soon.
next
Yes.
Wednesday. But then I also talk to you like every day. So I'll talk to you
Right.
soon.
I'll talk to you